27 to 99.
Are you serious?
Wow. And I'm still fighting them in 2009. Wow. I mean, this thing, it's deep. It's not no joke.
Yeah, it is deep. I wanted you to know that you could definitely, if whoever you're talking to and dealing with, put my name out there and let them know that I got something to say.
Oh, you want me to put your name on the flyer too?
Okay, fine.
No, I mean, you know, if you...
Fine. I mean, you know, like, put it on there. I had to use a strategy to get out of there because they would not have let me retire.
Yeah.
They would not have let me retire, and I knew that. And that's why I took them out of there on them racist people.
One other question that you were saying that someone pulled up my file about Robert Dupree. Go ahead, finish telling me about this.
Okay, it's about, here, I can read it to you and tell you what I got here.
Okay.
So you'll know exactly where I'm coming from with this. Okay, it says, public information, February the 10th, 2009, shocking acts of discrimination in May of 2007 concerning General Mills, the racism continues because they refuse to honor their zero no tolerance policy for such racial conduct. And then it says, on May 19th, 2007, a charge was filed with the EEOC against a racist employee.
Yeah. Right.
For the city over 20 plus years for literally taking a rope and a rope made in a noose at the end of it and throwing it over a steel beam, calling a black employee to it, laughing at him, telling him to look up and piss. The employee who was discriminated against is Joseph B. Brown. Before filing charges with EEOC, Mr. Joseph B. Brown brought this outrageous discriminatory hate crime act to the attention of the company and the union. Zero no tolerance policy against such conduct and behavior, which means immediate termination that was brought to their attention by Mr. Joseph B. Brown. However, the only disciplinary action taken against that racist employee was a 3-day suspension and a diversity training. This same racist employee already had 2 or 3 previous complaints against him in his file record concerning racial harassment. The human resource manager told Mr. Joseph B. Brown that if you are not happy with our decision in this matter, why are you still working here? However, the discriminatory racial hate crime act made 10 o'clock p.m. special KCTV 5 News, June of 2007. Community activist Alonzo Washington stated live on local news TV5 that he was 100% disappointed because General Mills went back on their word concerning the zero no tolerance policy. Community activist Alonzo Washington called a nationwide boycott in June of 2003 against General Mills for racism, sexism, which made local news TV9 testimonies from past and present employees. And see, that's a key factor there because I'm a past employee that's got something to say.
Exactly.
Even out there, and they even say, you know, even though I filed with EOC, I'm gonna go back to read now. A minority says this is not a pleasant place to work. This racism that was condoned got the attention of the Paul and the Cassidy Star newspaper. Second, the General Mills incident in June of 2007. Mr. Joseph B. Brown gives his live testimony on an audio tape being recorded to full consent. When I talked to him of how he was treated and what he had experienced and how blacks are still being discriminated against, stating that General Mills need to be exposed because there is a black and white issue. Obviously, from Mr. Joseph B. Brown, who currently is working for General Mills, employed with the company over 5 years, clearly shows that the racial discrimination is still going on right now in 2009, which General Mills is making an all-out attempt to keep hidden and solid. After General Mills found out that I had personally interviewed Joseph B. Brown concerning the hangings and the racism is still allowed to go on at the General Mills company, which he stated City in the north side of this year, 2009. Teresa Lucius, a Caucasian young lady who currently works and has been with the company for 12 years, called me Friday night, February 27, 2009, asked me to write the story of how she's being harassed and retaliated against because she testified on Dupree's behalf years ago that I was discriminated against and terminated because of my race, black, and another employee that she was being discriminated against too. Teresa Lucius stated that she is being harassed by certain employees, calling her bitches and hoes, one in which intentionally got into a physical altercation, which Gerald Mills has a zero tolerance policy against us fighting. She stated of being sexually harassed and threatened to the point that two co-workers followed her to the highway on her way home, insinuating as if they were going to jump on her. However, she reported this harassment to management on several different occasions, which originally started back in 2008. One of them that harassed her was a union steward, and the steward had one of the lady employees to physically jump on her. Three witnesses saw the altercation. All was reported to the management to no avail. Teresa Lucius also stated concerning Joseph B. Brown, who was discriminated against with the hang loose rule, that management don't like him, continually harass and write him up for the same things other employees do and don't get rolled up for, because he went public exposing Gerald Mills. Teresa Lucius stated on one incident, management accused him of stealing bills and searched his vehicle to only find nothing. Teresa Lucius' job classification is a miller in the milling department, the only woman that held that job position, and for 7 years, the highest paying job in the milling department. Because of her continuing complaining of being harassed and management refusing to take disciplinary action against them, management informed her that she had to leave the milling department, who has more seniority than those that harassed her, and be demoted to a lesser paying job in the elevator as a sleeper. And if she refuses to be demoted or leave the milling department, she stated that Gerald Mills informed her that she will be terminated. She informed the union about the harassment and what management had told her, and that she would be terminated if she refuses to take their offer. Teresa Lucius said the union only replied and suggested that she take a buyout because the plant manager will not allow you to remain in the milling department. Teresa Lucius also stated that she saw the plant manager hanging out and partying with them, that he is harassing her at some bar down the road from the company where employees go for lunch. Teresa Lucius informed the plant manager that she had called Minneapolis complaining that she feared for her life, and told them what was going on because management here at Gerald Mills refuses to discipline or correct the problem. However, March 2nd, 2009, after a meeting was held, General Mills terminated Teresa Lucius' employment because she stood up for her rights, refused to be demoted, and